Since the levy failure, Madeira City Schools can afford to employ only one high school guidance counselor, whereas other schools in similar districts employ up to 4. Since Mr. Crowley's resignation, Kim Homer will fill this position.
Colleges constantly talk to high schools about what they're looking for in students. And with limited number of teachers and cuts that could cut our minimums down, it means kids lose opportunity.
And you have to develop well-rounded students. You can't just be, you cannot just be a book student. A student. You have to have other things. When you go to apply at college, believe you me, they look at all of that, all of those activities. If we don't offer those,
they're ready enough.
Who's gonna, it's scary. I'm finding the whole thing very scary.
I have 3 children, 7 through 12, so all 3 of them will be affected. They all play 3 sports, so financially it would be less expensive for us to pay taxes than what our bill would be for sports.
I play basketball, volleyball, do marching band, fall play, spring musical, and also select vocal ensemble. And I'm pretty sure that's it.
If they're a marginal player, if they're the 7th or 8th man on a basketball team, if they're the 15th guy in the row for football, or they might not get in, they're not going to play. They're probably not going to say, I'm going to pay $400, $500 to go and not be a part of it.
And when students have to pay fees, exorbitant fees for so many things, it seems like we cater then to the elite and we lose the true spirit of public education in which everyone can participate and have the same benefits.
We, as a classroom teacher, have 25 students in our room. The other students would miss out on the extra pushes if we didn't have Laura Reader.
I work with the kids that struggle. They're not necessarily kids that are identified on an IEP or any other kind of plan. They're just kids that really are not keeping up quite. A lot of times it's a teacher referral or different things like that.
When we have children who come to school not having the pre-reading skills that are needed to be a successful reader, we say that they need to be in intervention. We know from research that early intervention is extremely important in making up a deficit and having a person become a good reader. There is a lot of research out there that shows that if children are not reading fluently on grade level by the end of 1st grade, that they're more than likely not going to make that gap up as they move on through the grades.
Brenda Miller helped to run the elementary school's special education program, as well as testing programs that were essential for intervention.
I went back and looked at the records, and I went through all my files. I worked with 450 out of the kids in this building directly, out of 520.
Actually, our entire intervention program will have to be restructured as we know it.